Hi, I'm a mechanical engineering major here at Georgia Southern University. Imagine for me this. It's late night on a Saturday. You and your friends are coming back after seeing the premiere of the new Batman movie. You guys are laughing, having a good time, talking about your favorite parts of the movie, when suddenly a drunk driver veers right into your lane and you don't get to notice until too late. Boom. You're a wreck. Everyone in the car is hurt. This happens almost every day where someone isn't paying enough attention to the road and gets into an accident. This is a problem that scientists and engineers have been trying to fix for some time now, and they've recently started doing excellent progress on. Their solution is the autonomous or self-driving car. There are two companies that really started to adapt this new technology and make project cars that are doing work as we speak. These are the Google car, which has traveled 4 million miles already, and the Delphi driving Audi, which has made a successful trip from San Francisco all the way to New York. Now, what makes these cars able to drive all by themselves? Well, there are four major components added to the cars. You have a video camera in the front windshield. This helps detect stoplights, pedestrians, obstacles, and whether or not you're even in the lane. Then you have the radar sensor on the roof of the car. This measures a 60-meter radius around the car to give the car a dynamic, three-dimensional view of the environment around you. You then have the position estimator on the tires to estimate how fast the car is going and to determine where you are on the map. Lastly, you have distance sensors on the front and back of your bumpers to measure how close you are to other obstacles in the road, whether this be other cars, potholes, tree branches that have fallen down. Now, what exactly causes these crashes? And why do you have so many crashes each year? Well, according to Bryant Walter Smith, a robotics professor at Stanford University, whose focus is on autonomous robotics, some 90% of motor vehicle crashes are caused, at least in part, by human error. Now, what does that mean? This means someone's not paying attention, someone's drunk, someone doesn't know how to drive. All of it. This statement has been proven to be not wrong by a survey from the National Highway Safety Administration. The survey shows that only 9% of crashes happen due to complete lost control of the car in a random sample that they took their survey on. Now, the autonomous cars have also been in some crashes, which Google makes public knowledge of what happens in these crashes. According to the Google report that they bring out every month, there have been a total of 12 crashes, 8 upon which were in autonomous mode, and 4 of which were in manual mode. With all these crashes, they all happened the same way. The car got rear-ended by someone else. Now, who does this affect? Everybody. Let's start with engineers. The technology isn't only going to be used in cars once it's optimized. The technology is going to change the field as we know it, because who knows what else will automate. Anything is possible at this point. Also going to change the car industry forever. Well, at first, it's not going to change much due to the fact that cars are going to be expensive, and it's not going to be very popular for several years. Once it does become popular, the cost of normal cars are projected to decrease due to lacking the autonomous mode. Who knows? Maybe in 30, maybe 40 years, they might not even make cars that don't have autonomous modes anymore. Insurance companies, they're going to change a lot. They have to change their entire business model to support autonomous cars because there's not going to be crashes, so they'll have to insure the parts that are added to the cars, the autonomous parts. Public transportation, such as taxis or buses, they're not going to need drivers anymore. You'll be able to just hop into a taxi, plug in your destination, vroom right off to it, and the taxi will come right back to where it was supposed to be at the start. Any manufacturing company will also benefit from the autonomous technology getting optimized due to the fact that they love making everything efficient and cheap as possible. You guys are going to be affected. Everyday drivers are going to be affected because you don't need to drive anymore. You'll have less to worry about whether you have driving anxiety, worry about other people next to you not knowing how to drive, your children getting in crashes if you have kids, or your drunk friend who thought they could make it home without a driver. Hotels, they're also going to suffer because some people won't stop anymore. They can sleep in their car. Why would they want to stop? Now, that is an option, but I guarantee you some people are going to stay due to the comfy beds. Now, with all this, there are some downsides to these autonomous cars, one of which being the security. People are afraid of hackers. Always have been, always will be. Many people worry someone's going to want to hack into their car, take control, confuse the car, and throw them off the ledge. That's what people fear. Another concern, job loss that I mentioned before. Well, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, trucks, bus, delivery, and taxi drivers account for nearly 6 million professional drivers. Eventually, you won't need them anymore. Companies won't want to risk human error with their vehicles, and the drivers will be replaced. Another one is the technology doesn't operate in extreme rain or snow as of right now. Those days where you can barely see 10 feet in front of you because it's raining so hard are the days you're going to have to take control of that wheel again. The days where it snows more than a few inches, you're going to have to take control because the sensors have no idea where they're at. The sensors can also be confused, according to Chris Urmson, the head designer of the Google project, who states that I could construct a construction zone that could befuddle the car. The car detects pedestrians as moving column-shaped pixels that causes similar colored objects that are too close together to look as though it's one big object, and it caused the car to not know where it is anymore. As I leave you, I want you to consider something. Which is a scarier thought? Getting hit by someone who just got a text and stopped paying attention, or getting your car hacked into and causing you to drive off the road? And while you're thinking, I want you to consider this. Why is that the scarier thought? What makes you so worried about that driver just getting a text or your car getting hacked into? Is it that it seems more likely that someone's going to get a text? Or is it that I got my car hacked into and now I'm dead? Just think about that. And I have references.